These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show.
MP.
Coming right up, the Pacers taking on the Knicks. For the Indiana Pacers, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge. The week is starting off right. Monday night and 2K Sports. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Julius Randle, MP out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Richards in at the 5, home in the paint. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
MP. Pacers with the rebound. Nembhard with it. Now defended by MP. A shot by Nembhard. No good. No good. Shot missing. Randle with some nice D. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Back to Halliburton. No good on the triple.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton passes to Turner. No good that time.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. Pulls it up. Cuts off the pass. Brunson, left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 70 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Halliburton looking around. It's hauled in by MP. Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Poked away. And Brunson has it in the corner. MP outside. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 15.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Walker in the corner. Outside Mathurin. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP kicks to Brunson. And here's MP for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 18 points for him.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now, here is Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And if you're just... group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Toppin comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a new group in for the Knicks. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Wagner. Lando comes in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Mathurin in at the three slot. That's the Pacers' 5. Anunoby against Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Now, Nembhard. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 13. And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. MP's got 21.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Back to Halliburton. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Richards.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says,
Good! Another from three.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Will it go? That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Back to MP. And good that time. That's 28 points for MP.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Turner. Fires top of the key. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 7 points.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner, the willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Knicks delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
For the East, MP.
Of course you got MP. Does everything asked of him at a high level, Shaq. I mean, partly because he makes great adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, he gets it done in so many ways, Ernie. It reminds me of...
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Knicks.
In terms of...
Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And New York, looking at who they've got. You've got Nick Richards, Jalen Brunson out there with MP. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Kept alive. Pass to Toppin. Fires the three. The rebound by Richards. New York leading by 17. Here's MP. Trying to get open is Randle. And that one's good. MP. MP's got 32 points in the game. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Turner with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Boy, 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You look at the Knicks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Pacers in second place.
When I look at Indiana, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Anunoby. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall. As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
And both free throws good for MP. Pacers trail by 17. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Walker with the screen for Mathurin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Wasted no time on that one. Halliburton's got 10 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
And historians might have guessed that the most 40-point games in a year was from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. It will be hard to match 63 games of 40 or more, but this young fella just might do it.
Knocked away. Jackson with the screen. Shoots. It's rebounded by New York. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the Knicks miss again.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
McConnell. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The three from MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 44.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
McConnell finds Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Jackson, a screen on Bridges. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Right side, Mathurin. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Walker. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a new group in for the Knicks. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Julius Randle comes in for Josh Hart. Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Turner. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 6th rebound on the night. MP with it. Halliburton picks him up. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Driving inside. And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mo Wagner's checked in for Nick Richards. Josh Hart comes in for Randall. Bridges is checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jalen Brunson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Here's Halliburton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Halliburton outside. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Halliburton. Halliburton hits them both. MP outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Great win tonight, MP.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
We want your time to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Knicks along with your issue and seat location.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. It's a very special day. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Trae Young.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter is out there with a Kongwu. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Johnson. And it's Young in at the point. And for New York,
Bridges and connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Bridges finds MP. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. MP shot is good.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Outside Johnson. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Now here's Okongwu, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Richards. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Oh, great recognition there by MP, getting it to the open man.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
And he lays it up and in. MP's got 7 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. There's Young with the 3. And Atlanta misses again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And these are the teams that have been threats from beyond the arc since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Knicks.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Hawks trail by 7. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Johnson passes to Hunter. Back to Johnson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nice D from Bridges.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Here's Young, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. It's stolen by MP, by himself. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Man with it. MP's there. Johnson passes to Man. Just 3 to shoot. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by MP. And here's New York now. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Brunson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Hartstrom. quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Anunoby against Robinson. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Robinson not known for his passing, but he will move the ball when that's what's called for.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Good! Another from 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look. He's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 57 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Man, misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Anunoby for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 19. Young looking for an opening. He shoots it. That one's wide left.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
MP. And got it! Another basket!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on 2nd most points in a single campaign.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near to Wilt's mark of 3,586 points in 1963 speaks volumes for the season he has had.
Well, obviously, Young's a polished jump shooter, and there aren't many that he'll turn down.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Anunoby. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You take a look at the Knicks. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And checking out the Hawks, they're a ways down in the standings.
You know, for the Knicks, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
No one covering. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Daniels passes to man. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
MP no good. Hawks trail by 16. Hunter with the ball. Richards picks him up. Hunter can't get it to go.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Man, the pass to Okongwu. Back to man. Good on the bucket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
MP. And a missed layup.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And so it's New York in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action.
Checking out New York. Sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. With the playoffs fast approaching, they're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that... Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the New York Knicks.
How about the points in the paint?
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
Bridges and Randall make up the forwards. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Richards. Good! That's another bucket!
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch him play.
Now tied for second for all-time scoring in a season.
And to see his name sitting alongside the great Wilt Chamberlain. Obviously, elite company.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis.
Another one falls! Amazing!
And guys, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot, he's able to bump Wilt's second best season down to third place. That's big time.
And that one's good, man.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 28.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Outside Band. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Back to Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Hunter's got his second bucket on the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Kept alive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter.
Nick Richards.
And Atlanta with possession here. 19-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Man, the pass to Johnson. Outside man. 5 on the clock. Pass to Young. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. New York leading by 19. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Young can't hit.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
MP, rebounded by Johnson.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Beyond the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. MP's got 31.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to man. nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got Trey Mann, Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Johnson, and it's Roddy, and at the power forward. And here's Young. And he's going for the oop here. Yep, that one goes.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And some changes here for New York. Julius Randle comes in for Hart, and it's Bridges in for Anunoby. Outside Young, over Brunson. And it's New York with a rebound. Richards has got his 8th rebound here tonight. New York leading by 19. Here's MP. Basket counts. MP's got 37.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Knicks lead 77-56.
Hunter on the wing. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. MP. Basket's good. MP's got 39.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They pushed themselves to their 66th win for the year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one will stop him.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And he drops it first. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Richards. Hachimura comes in for Randle. Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's DiVincenzo in for Brunson. Young, the pass to Hunter. .36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. And the layup is good. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Hachimura outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in the season. Outside Young. So New York takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that
Great win tonight, MP.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Fans live for games like this one.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the... And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Ball. And it's Strother in at the 2. Ball feeling it out a bit. Jokic passes the ball. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Ball no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for MP.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Ball. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
MP inside. Jokic defending. And the basket by MP.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Here's Strother. From outside, off the mark. the wing, Bridges. Defended by Gordon. That's too hard. A three from MP. And Brown pulls it down. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 6.
Well, no hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Hawks got the job done. He scored 46 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Ball sets a screen for Gordon. No good from outside. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Count the basket.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Strother. Now Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Ball no good. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Amazing creativity on the fly from MP.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Strother. To halt the run. It's rebounded by New York. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seems they got the benefit of the whistle.
And again for 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Pass to Strother. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 9. Bridges finds MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
OG Anunoby is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's MP in at the point guard position. They're the group New York will start the second. Here's Waters. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. They set the pick. Here's Watson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 14. MP, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Wagner. Mikal Bridges comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dante DiVincenzo. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Anunoby against Ball. Back to Van Vliet. Jokic with his screen on Brunson. Lock at 6. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. The Knicks leading by 11. The 3 from MP. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. MP strong inside. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
A fader. Right on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Jokic. And so, MP will bring it up for New York. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Got to be careful how you guard MP. He's a magnet for that kind of contact.
The first free throw is good. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
From 13, no good off the front iron.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to MP. There's the triple. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Strother off target from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range, that has been huge for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And this is what it's all come to, the end of the season power rankings. Taking a look at Denver. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know, with the Knicks, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Pass to Brown. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 5.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Ball with it. 6 points for him. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
MP kicks to Randall. And here's MP for 3. Ball with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. To the middle. Pass to Brown. Off target from three-point range. And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks lead by 11. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And
now let's go ahead and recognize the player of... And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Ball. And it's Strawther in at the 2 guard. That one's in there. The Knicks lead has got down to 9 in the bucket from Jokic.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Here's MP into the lane, and the dunk by MP.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Strawther. Offline with his 3.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Brunson finds MP. Off target with his 3. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Strawther. Cans it from downtown. Strawther's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
MP dishes to Bridges. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Inside, here's Jokic. Gouging inside, it's Jokic.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Cranes the 3-pointer. And now an 11-point Knicks lead.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA players poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA wants to practice. Tibbs does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. We're going to lock in, get it done, and get out of there. Kevin?
He's a gritty coach, isn't he? But I love him. Outside, Ball. And again, Denver, no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers. for Fred VanVleet.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect.
Good, he hits again.
And another monster performance in a career that's been chock full of them.
And he's closing in on the record for fourth most 40-point games all time.
And every player ahead of him is a legend, right? Chamberlain, Jordan, Kobe, Harden. I'm sure it'll be an emotional moment for him when he joins that club. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And New York making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Watson's checked in.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Denver passing it around. Watson kicks to Gordon. Pass to Strother. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Strother's got his third basket of the night right there.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made two now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
And here's MP for three. Denver grabs the miss. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Watson kicks to Ball. Back to Watson. 6 to shoot. There's the three. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Ball from long range. Traps in the tray. Ball's got 9 points. Here's MP. Driving through him, MP.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And as we end the third, Michael Malone moments ago with some word.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
MP out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Wagner in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. VanVleet outside. Brunson with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one drops for him. MP's got 48.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A 3-ball. Hachimura grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 14. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Pass to Brown. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's MP. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Van Vliet against Brunson. Pass to Jokic. Nice defense from Wagner. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. The Nuggets trail by 15. Van Vliet outside. Here's Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. He's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
All right, David, thanks. MP inside. And the layup is good. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's just too easy for MP.
Ball, the bounce pass. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Strother. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Outside, Ball. Jokic passes to Gordon. Outside, Ball. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. He gets it in there.
Yeah, more offensive sets like this where Lonzo Ball has a chance to make decisions. That'll help.
MP going in strong. Good on the shot. MP's got 58.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Yet another bucket.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Bangs home the trifecta. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP passes to Brunson. The 3 from MP. Strother grabs the miss. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The drive by MP. And got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Strother. And a miss there on the triple. And he drives in. MP, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
Great win tonight, MP.
Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now, New York starting five. Bridges and Randall make up the forwards. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Richards in at the 5. Mitchell misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
From deep, Mitchell sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP. Randall inside, covered by Mobley. Again, MP missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Yes, it's good. MP's got 5 now.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Brunson against Garland. Jacks up a 3. Richards pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Randall can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Mobley passes to Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 points for him.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
A nice shot by MP.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Mitchell against MP. And it's Mitchell, the miss. New York trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He contributed 62 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's Garland. 8 points in his last timeout. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Strus. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Gay's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Tyson, he's checked in for Strus. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Mitchell. Hachimura's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. 4-3. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3. Last time they met was in New York.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Garland for 3. They get the rebound.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Garland. And the call will be on Corey Kispert. That's his first foul.
I love great.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Allen on the wing, covered by Richards. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Fires for 3. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
MP, that one's good. MP's got 12 points.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. 5 points in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. The young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Strus the pass to Mobley. Misses the 3. Knicks leading by 9. MP gets it to go through contact.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Kispert outside. Allen outside. 40 seconds left in the first half of this one. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Strus outside. Sinks it from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP drives in. That one's good for 2.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Nick Richards, his first personal 15 foul.
That's good from Garland.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
MP no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so it's New York, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome in for halftime.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest.
And looking at the players. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for New York, Bridges and Randall make up the forwards. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Richards in at the center position. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize on it, but I love his aggressiveness.
Here's MP. MP hammers it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Mitchell misses.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's MP. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A big man that dishes, something Mobley does very well.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. Number 1, the Knicks.
The 3 has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
MP buries the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Launches a 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And the shot is good by Garland. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Tyson, he's checked in for Mobley. And a switch here also for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. New York leading by 9. Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Up top, Allen. Outside, Strus. Back to Allen. Pass to Garland. The three-pointer off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Now Allen, outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Garland for 3. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 9 points now in the second half.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
With contact, MP for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, Strus nails it from beyond the arc. Strus has got 11.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
All season long, he's been devastating from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to 3rd most three-pointers in a single season. Allen finds Strus. Mitchell with the ball. 6 to shoot. Allen a screen. Garland for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 12. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Outside Mitchell. Pulls up, high post. Can't get it to drop.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And so it's MP making things happen for New York. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry.
He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Richards is checked in for New York. MP comes in for DiVincenzo. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. We've got Corey Kispert. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Dean Wade is out there with Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at the... Another one goes! Incredible!
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40 points, and the record is now his.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredible, historic year from him.
To have this many 40-point games, MP has shown he's one of the best to ever do it by passing Wilt's record here tonight.
Here's Tyson. They need this. Knocks down the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Garland is subbed in for Kispert. Wagner's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Jalen Brunson.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
Now Garland. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Garland from deep. Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. The rebound by Allen. MP, that one's good. MP's got 47 points.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Next foul, MP.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
The Knicks making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
This is NBA level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
Free throw good, MP. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's Mobley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
And so MP will bring it up for New York. Lets a floater go. And another one.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot in the record books.
The second spot is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
Yeah, and he's hit that mark 31 times. One more than Wilt's 1963 season, but it's a long way to Wilt's 62 season at 45 games.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best. Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Strus from deep. It's another three for Cleveland.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Anunoby on the wing. DiVincenzo finds MP. Now Hachimura. And here's MP from outside. Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one.
Great win tonight, MP.
MP just broke the record for 40-point games in a season. Wild.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. A forward spot, it's Bridges and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Richards in at the 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Williams for three. And it's MV with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the layup falls. MP's got 5 points so far.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Holmgren. Bridges against Dort. A wide open look here for Caruso. A three-pointer, no good. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. MP fires from way outside. New York, no good that time either. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Nice defense from George.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso with the ball. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And so here is Oklahoma City, following the score by New York. Now, Caruso. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by New York. And with this group, the term record-setting might be an understatement when you look at their accomplishment on the road. Over 35 wins. It just doesn't even compute.
And they've somehow figured out pretty much every team in the NBA and how to beat them. So they are the team to watch as we get into the playoffs.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for George. Cason Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Mikal Bridges. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Topic. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Now Brunson after the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. The Thunder with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP Takes it off the glass. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren wide open. Connects from three-point range.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
MP has been leading the charge for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Alexander Walker. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Randall comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Bridges, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And MP, he's subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He had 60 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Just a fantastic night for him, the kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Wallace against MP. Wallace looking for an opening. And eventually every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Brunson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Wallace outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. Bridges with the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
MP outside. No good with the triple.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Wallace. That 3 off the mark. Hartenstein against MP.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Knicks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP. 5 seconds left now here in the second. Williams from outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got 5 points so far. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. New York ahead. They lead by 5. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for
playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but
Now it's time to check in on how the rook. Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And New York, looking at who they've got. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New York leading by 7. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Holmgren can't hit.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
New York shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
And here's MP for 3. And again.
And he's now in a tie for 4th most games in NBA history with 40 or more.
He is creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long time to come.
And to pass the century mark in 40-point games and draw even with James Harden, you've got a first ballot Hall of Fame election coming in the near future.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. MP, no good. Outside Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray. And the Thunder another 3.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half. 5 overall.
MP to the rack. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 42 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Holmgren. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. This one for 3. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's MP. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Randall finds MP. And it's off from 3-point range. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Caruso. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. For the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jalen Brunson. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Driving through him, MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Thunder trailing by 11. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now a different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Alexander Walker comes in for Dort. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. The Knicks also changing it up. Mo Wagner comes in for Randall. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Mikal Bridges. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. New York leading by 11. Here's MP. Wagner trying to get open. And the close range attempt no good from MP. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the high post. The Knicks pull it in.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Yes, that goes in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
And both free throws good for MP. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Now here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Pass to Wallace. Over MP. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserved.
Some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Randall comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Bridges, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And MP, he's subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Boy, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
MP, another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Driving the lane, hits it again. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this